What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I sure am. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Michigan. So I came up Friday morning, drove about 5 hours or so to come up to Funtown RV's North Detroit location. They had a little lot party. Today's Sunday, it's after hours, no employees to be seen. It's kind of nice for somebody who records just to kind of have the place to yourself. And it was a good old time. I mean, there's cornhole, free food, shaved ice, kids running around having a good time. But anyway, I appreciate you guys having me out here. But today I'm going to give you a tour of the 2025 Sandpiper 3990FL. And I feel like it's been quite a long time since I've done a front living. Either that or I'm going a little bit crazy, which is definitely possible, that's for sure. But what I like about this front living is not only does it have the classic front, but you also get a TV that comes out to where you have this big open window here, but you're also going to have a drop frame in the bedroom to provide really good head height for the bedroom, but you're also going to get a loft. So there's a lot to go over, a lot to love about this camper. If you guys don't mind, drop some comments, hit that like button, do all that good stuff. You have no idea how much it helps out me and my family, and I definitely appreciate it. But again, it's the 2025 Sandpiper 3990FL. I'm also going to put a link for Funtown RV's North Detroit location so you can get the price of this exact camper. No BS fees or anything like that. But we're going to go ahead and jump in. And if you guys are shopping, if you are looking around and you don't find the Sandpiper, you can also look for Sierra because they're going to be a sister product. So the exact same thing, except that will say Sierra. Some of the badging will change, but all the decals, will be the same. It'll pretty much be the exact same thing. Just they'll switch Sandpiper with Sierra. But 2-inch vacuum bonded sidewalls. So you're going to have a little bit of a better glue coverage for that because it kind of presses in there. I'd like to do a video of that up at the manufacturer. But you're also going to get the a little juiced up underbelly right there. So they call that, I believe, the underbelly armor. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, it says right there. But basically it's 6-foot paneling, so it makes life a little bit easier. If you ever need a repair, they can drop out sections as opposed to the whole piece. But $39.90. Now, Sierra Sandpiper is one of those brands where I have sold them for a number of years. I've been in the RV industry for about, I think, 13 years now, 12 years now. And I sold Sierra or Sandpiper, just about all of them up till, about the year and a half to where it's no longer selling RVs. And sorry if it's flickering a little bit. I got it hooked up to the golf cart and it might be coming through on the video. Hopefully it's not because the lights are flickering just a hair. I'm sure that battery's running low on that golf cart. But classic front living setup. You can get a darker decor if you would like for the sofas. I personally really like this. Even though I have kids that are tornadoes, it still is a pretty easy material to keep clean. But both of these sofas pull out to meet in the middle to give you some great sleeping space. I think the flooring looks really nice and neutral as well. It's just kind of light and bright and it really opens it up. Now here up into the front, you're going to see either one, you got a lot of just space to put your decorations. Maybe your wife's a little Looney Tunes like mine and she'll have crystals and plants and moon waters and all that good stuff anywhere she goes. Well, you got places for all that, but you also have a TV that you can pop up. Now keep in mind that window because that's about to disappear. But notice how quiet this is, and it's pretty darn smooth. I remember when the Televator first came out, gosh, had to have been like 5-6 years now, for the RV industry, and it used to be so rattly and so wobbly, so that, it's nice to know that they got a little extra money into that now. 50-inch smart TV, so you can play all your Netflixes and all that. You're also going to get a JBL sound system as well, with zones A and B. So that's going to be inside and outside so you can rock on both sides. Fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. That's going to put out about 4,800 BTUs of heat there for you. You also have your satellite and your cable hookups right in there with storage on both sides as well. There's going to be the control for your heat and AC for this zone. A little bit of an odd spot, but I guess it works. I mean, I don't know where else you'd really put it. But you also have the Dracula shade that you can drop down there too as well. Each slide out here is going to be identical. So pull out sofa, 3 windows. Each one of the side windows do open up for a good breeze, so I think that's nice. And you have the Dracula shades. Plus, I like the way the valance is kind of the two-tone between like the, the pleather finish and then the, whatever the heck you want to call that. Fancy people chime in there and let me know what the heck that's called. But you also have the emergency exit. So again, identical on both sides. Head height here up into the front is going to be sitting at around 6'2". So I'm 6 foot, 6'1" with my Skechers on, depending on the day and how straight the old spine is. But then right here, you got Mr. Thomas Paine and his collection. You got the theater seating, or the recliners. You're laying back nice and flat. They're the kind of the quick recline that pivot a little differently to lay down just a little bit nicer. And you can see, you're obviously getting a good view of that TV, or hopefully the mountain range that you're camping out behind it, or whatever. That's actually, sorry, ADD squirrel moment. It's a pretty fancy looking, I kind of like that. I might have to get that for my living room. We're looking at fans right now. Ceiling fans for our living room, one with a light on there. So I've been looking at them. Anyway, dual slide outs here into the kitchen, and the island has the waterfall finish, which I think is nice, and a flip up counter on the other side. And then over on this side, you're going to have another slide with the dinette, and I'll show you the height on that. Actually, I was going to do, yeah, let's do that right now. The height on this is going to be pretty much the same thing as the upper deck. It's going to be at around 6'2", maybe 6'3" for this one, but you are going to get the two windows on the side that open up. I wish the middle one did open up, but they have what they call the panoramic window, so it's for really good views. They put it in their destinations as well, but it's a massive window, which I think is pretty darn snazzy. You can also see no knee knockers there. You got a couple outlets, power tower right up here, so it pops up, and it's a wireless charging port there as well. And then you flip it back around. You have accent lighting there on the floor. Again, the waterfall finish, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. You also have the farm-style stainless steel sink, so it means it's going to butt all the way up to here, and then whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. Underneath the sink, not too much going on under here, but you do have a place for your garbage can, and then, it kind of hides some of the access to the plumbing. You did see that there was going to be the soft close. No dovetail for the drawers, so pretty classic, just RV construction there. But again, it does have the soft close. 12-volt refrigerator, and this is going to be one of the bigger ones. I believe it's 16 cubic feet, something like that. But that'll be down in that description once I get down to there. Let's see if I can. Sometimes I can find them, but sometimes I can't. 16.2 cubic foot. But it is the 12-volt, so it'll run off of your solar, your golf cart, battery, assuming that it's full, all that good stuff. But you got your freezer tray 1, freezer tray 2, and then you flip on over to here, and this is going to be where I personally would put, maybe like a blender or something if we're getting a little kooky down at the campground. And then I'd put probably the Keurig for the more sane people, right over there. But this is going to be one of those fancy pants, pinkies up type outlets where you see you got the two regular outlets, USB and universal C, all built into one. And then you probably just saw that sticker, but maybe not, I guess. 200-watt solar package. You are able to get it up to 400 if you would like as well. Here are going to be all your slide-out controls. So, I mean, look at that. 5 slide-outs. Pretty darn crazy. Then you also have your awning and then all of your different tank levels right there as well. And then you get 2 black tanks, 2 gray tanks, and you do get 2 black tank flushes as well. Central road vac. So if you're someone that doesn't like just simply sweeping up the dirt, now you can road vac it up. Road vac. Dang. The only thing that I would change about this is I'd maybe make those removable. I could see some people using that for like a little mini closet space or something like that. I do like that fan quite a bit. And then the lighting structure, you got the top of the hat for the a Mortal Kombat guy there. Or right over here, you're going to have, almost skip the oven, you're going to have the 3-top burner to whip up all the fixins. And then you got enough room for like, some pizzas, maybe like a little baby chicken. Mom used to make those Cornish hens that I often talk about with some Lowry salt on them. Pretty darn tasty. So, Mom, if you're watching, shout out to you too. We were in a little group chat with all my siblings. I have 6 siblings, and we were all sharing old videos today of, the nieces and nephews and stuff. We were cracking up. My little nephew, his name is Bear, and he was in a puddle when he was probably about 4, and I screamed shark, and it freaked him out. And then, he goes, there's no shark, it's not in a puddle. One of those cute videos. I wish I could post stuff like that, but I'm afraid about putting kids up on the internet, really. Okay, so right here you can put the Wi-Fi as well. So if you want to plug it in, it's got all the wiring there for it. And then remember, again, it's all going to be on that soft close. So you got junk drawer heaven, plenty of places to put all your stuff. You got a sticker for dual 15K air conditioners. I'm assuming that is what's standard. This one does have the 3. And then you have the flip-up countertop right there as well. We already went over this. But now let's head on over. So bedroom door, loft, and then first you got your bathroom. I love the bathroom in the Sierra Sandpipers. Their destinations even, they're all extremely tall. This one is going to be, one, the porcelain foot flush throne. You have the Tri-Glide glass series, but it's also going to be a one-piece fiberglass shower with the teak seating, which I think is really nice. I mean, I don't really need to stand in here because you guys already know that there's enough space. I mean, head height-wise, I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I'm not even touching the... You know, you're good to go. Plus, you got room for the roundies. You got room for the flats. You know, you could have a pretty good time here at the campground if you wanted to. Right there, you got your shower head. You got a place for your soap. And then, you know, of course, you got more soaps and shampoos. Again, that teak seat. And then right over here, let's see here. Camera's getting a little wonky on me. Place for a towel. And then wrap a towel around me. And then right there, again, the porcelain foot flush throne. You just flip it around. You got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. Then right there, bada bing, bada boom. Sink, storage there up underneath. Max air fan too, which was up on the top, but that's going to be one of those fancy Steam Suckers 3000. And then before we head up into the loft, I just want to show you, this is what I'm talking about for the drop frame. So how it goes down that, you know, that extra step. So that extra step is now absorbed into the loft here. And there is, before I get it, because every time I get it, there is ducting down into the bedroom. So you actually do get forced AC into there, but a really nice sized loft. This would be great for the occasional grandkid, or, you know, storage under this thing would be, or it would be amazing on it. Emergency exit, God forbid you ever need one up there. Plenty of storage, both left and right. And then now you head down into the bedroom and you can see, I mean, you actually have like a regular bedroom size height. So about 6'4", 6'5". I forgot to flip on the lights there, but 72 by 80 king bed. You do have more of those fancy outlets that I showed you out in the living room. Will be right there. And then both windows do open up, and you have some storage here up underneath as well. You have outlets, heating duct, and then, you know, 2 pull-out drawers. The bottom 2 are going to be, you know, obviously twice the size of that. TV prep location. So that's basically where you're going to put in the bracket. And then you got your washer and dryer. Ugh. Either it's an option or they don't have it. Yep, they don't have this one, but it is prepped for it. So it'll probably run you, heck, I don't know what they're going for these days. Probably a couple grand or so for a washer and dryer to get fully installed. And then you got the hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. And then you got your closet right there. And then you're also going to have the Wi-Fi extender as well. So if you'd like to do that, you can get the 4G LTE type stuff. But all right, guys, drop a comment and let me know what you think. I think now we will head around on the outside and I'll show you kind of what she's all about. But again, this is the 2025 Sandpiper 3990FL. It can also be the Sierra if you choose to do. And I think right there is probably going to be my thumbnail, just trying to get a good one. I think right there will work. But in case you missed it the first time around, the specifications, length, height, tank size, awning size will be down in the description, along with a link for the Funtown RV's North Detroit location for having me out here. So they'll treat you right. They will treat you right, baby. Okay, so now we're here on the outside. Nice neutral decor here. Basically, it's just going to be black and gray. I mean, grays and whites, I guess. But you got LEDs with the soft glows that are coming right there. Obviously, at night, I would turn it on. It would shine up like justice. You know, you'd be doing things real nice. This one has the electric leveling. You can opt to have the hydraulic leveling if you would like. Like that one right over there does have it. Well, that's going to be a Columbus. But you can get it, but I don't know if it's really worth it, to be quite honest with you. That electric one does just fine. But you do have the 3 camera, possibly 4. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so this is prepped to the 4 camera safety system. So you'll have a camera here, camera on the other side above the door and behind the camper itself as well. So if you would like, you can get kind of a 360 view of the unit. You got your batteries, you got that little yellow tag. That's going to be for the tire pressure monitoring system. And then you have propane behind this door, pass-through storage. I'll show you that on the other side. A little spray port for some water access. And right here is going to be that place for that camera above your door too, which I could see some people, you know, really liking. Sandpiper. It looked like a movie commercial right there. You have your Goodyear Endurance tires, so the ST255/85 R16s will be right there, so a really nice tire there for you. It's also got the ABS built on into them. The awning is going to be the Solera 3000 series, so it'll run off your solar, your truck when you're driving down the road, you know, and all that good stuff. You're also going to have an LP Quick Connect right down here, and then you have this rack where you can put in, you know, like your griddle or something of that nature. No bumper on the unit, but you do have the backup camera, and then you have the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, so that way you can get on top of your roof, check your seals, check your slides. That'll run you about 300 bucks or so on their website the last time I checked. You are able to put slide toppers on all of these, which that is a slide topper right there. So basically it helps prevent debris from falling on top of your unit. Makes life a little bit easier, but they do come, you know, at a little bit of a cost. So it's kind of a pay-to-play thing if you got it like that. Let's see, what is this in here? That's nice, just like a little extra storage right there. Right here, you got your 50 amp connection. Connects the 50 amps. And then the Furrion tankless on-demand hot water heater. And then you got your fresh water drain. Your leveling controls will be right there. Solar charge controller. Got it all, baby. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm about to get the 5-hour drive back home, surprise the wife. There's actually a crystal shop, like a healing herbal shop right down the street. So I'm going to go pick her up something a little bit cool. But I appreciate you guys. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2025 Sandpiper 3990FL. See you. Meow, 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 meow.